Welcome to Jumanji. Hello. Yes. This is epic. The coolest things you've ever seen. That's this, by the way. Anyways, well, that's supposed to be there. Okay, so we're going over all the weapons in the Spartan Weaponry Mod. Yes. Now, the reason I'm going over this is for my server, the server I'm going to create, that you are free to join. Because I'm not a famous YouTuber, so go in the comments, ask something, and if I become famous because of this, I'm cool. Anyways, starting with the first row, I call it long range, and then it goes to, top bow. Anyways, so starting with this, we got ourselves what they call a diamond halberd. It's epic because it looks super cool. Look at that. Awesome. Okay, so its attack is pretty slow. Its attack is 1.2. It's not the slowest in the world, but it's also not the fastest. Now, it's a two-handed halberd. It's two-handed, which means basically if I have, for instance, a shield in my hand, it makes it go slower. So if I do this, now it's faster, see? If I have anything in my other hand, it's slow. That's what it means when it says two-handed at the top. It also has reach, so it has one block extra range, which is fairly simple. I mean, you can hit things from further. And it has shield breach, which is just like an axe, a normal vanilla axe. Right here. It breaks if you're holding a shield, you know what I'm talking about. You're like, ooh, I'm super tough. If you hit someone with a shield, it breaks the shield down, and they can't use it for a little bit. For a certain period of time. That's what these do, just like normal axes. Except they're way better. Anyway, the chance this thing can have is sharpness 5, knockback 2, fire aspect, and looting. And also all of these everything can have unbreaking 3 and mending, and the other things that everything else can have. I'm not going over those because it's kind of obvious. Anyways, sharpness 5 does more damage, knockback, well, it's in the name, knockback. Fire aspect, it catches the opponent on fire. And looting, if you kill a cow, you get more cow. Yeah. Best demonstration. And then we go to our spear. Super awesome. Reach is just the only thing it can do. It's just reach. This is not two-handed, which means if you have sling in your other hand, it doesn't matter. Fights normally, even without this. And then also it can have all of the same enchantments. This is the other thing. Sharpness 5, knockback 2, fire aspect, and looting. It has a 1.4 attack speed and does 9 damage with sharpness 5. Without sharpness 5, it'd do a lot less, like 6, I think. Now we're going to the javelin. Simple. It's it's 1.2 attack speed, so it's slightly. Right, the lower the attack speed, the slower it is. If it's a high number, then it's a higher attack speed. Anyways, these ones can have lightweight, incendiary, I don't know how to pronounce that, lucky strike, and sharpened. Sharpened is just like sharpness, except it's just a new enchantment. Lucky strike is, well, it's lucky. If that makes sense. It's also throwable and does plus 200% damage when this weapon is thrown. So if I pull it back and throw it like I do with Trident in 1.16, it is plus 200% attack damage. Then Glaive. It's a nice, small, it's like a spear, but it's not. Anyways. Two-handed, so basically if I'm holding a shield, it attacks slower. See, it's a lot slower. Then it has reach, which means it has one block over reach. Wide attack means it's basically just, what's it called? Sweeping edge, but on a glaive. Has fire aspect and looting 3, which is also very nice. Looting is, you kill cows, get more leather. Then a diamond lance. Lance is amazing. I love lances for one huge reason. This is specific towards horses. Has two-handed, so if you have, reach, and so shields don't do anything. Attacks the same speed no matter what. And as riding damage bonus. Riding damage bonus is plus 100% damage as you're riding on a horse, which is awesome. If you're ever riding a horse, you should never use anything but this, because it's awesome. It's just amazing. When you're doing PvP, this is just amazing. It's amazing for literally anything. Sharpness 5, it can have these enchantments. Sharpness 5, knockback, fire aspect, looting, and sweeping edge. Okay, now, second set of tools. We got ourselves the Great Sword. It's a two-handed, so two-handed weapon. At any time, the opposite hand slot slows down the attack speed. While we went over this, hold a shield in your other hand or anything in your other hand. Slows down its attack speed by a significant amount. Slow as crap. But when you take... Why am I still on this horse? I'm not doing that other thing. Now, it's very fast. This thing's a lot faster when you're not having a shield, because it's a two-handed weapon. It makes sense. It's huge. Also, it looks awesome. Now, we got it. That's over with. And now we're going on to this. Another two-handed weapon. It's two-handed 1, so it doesn't slow down as much when you hold a shield in your hand. It is Sharpness 5, Knockback, Fire Aspect, Looting 3, and Sweeping Edge, just like this. And, like... Oh, not these ones. Okay, like these are all the same enchantments anyways. Two-handed. So it's pretty good if you see. It's the same attack speed. Oh wait, I'm doing the wrong thing. See, it attacks pretty fast. Now it attacks a lot slower, but not quite as slow as the Great Sword as you're holding something, because this is two-handed 2. Anyways, and on to the next one. We have ourselves the Diamond Katana. Two-handed, and chest damage bonus. So in other words, plus 100 damage when the foe has no chest plate, because it's a katana and they don't. Yeah. Anyways, if you just yes, it's awesome. So if they don't have a chest plate, which is pretty unlikely if you're going to battle, but if you're going against noobs, it's epic. Or if you're just going against mobs, which is also epic. We have ourselves the throwing knife. This weapon can be thrown at foes. Yes, it's kind of in the name. Throwing damage bonus. So there's a 100% damage bonus when you throw it. Has sharpened, lightweight, and incendiary. Incendiary, whatever it's called. Sharpened is like sharpness. Lightweight means you can just throw it faster. Like, it just charges up so you can throw it faster. And incendiary... Incendiary means it's on fire. When thrown, oh wait, 3 attack damage, but when thrown it's 8.5. So, quite a lot better when you throw it. Don't hit people, that'll only do 3 damage. But, you know, throwing it does 8.5. Good significant amount. Diamond Dagger. Sharpness 5, Knockback 2, Fire Aspect, and Looting. Amazing. It's just throwable, so no damage bonus. So basically, if you're going to use something, probably use this. But the only thing is this has looting, which is pretty nice, and knockback, but no one really needs knockback. It's kind of pointless. So if you're going to use something to throw, a throwing knife is where it is at. Hello! Now we are doing axes, hammers, and maces, these things. There's others. Not so, yeah, other. That's the category. Starting with the Diamond Battle Axe, two-handed, so if going over this quite enough, I think. Have something here, it slows it down. Pretty simple. Versatile, can be used as an axe. So in other words, if you have something, this is a weird kind of two-handed. Okay, if any item is in the opposite hand slot, it slows down the... Wait, what? Yes, I understand it slows down attack speed, but mining fatigue? Fatigue 3? What? Okay, never. If you're going to use this, just don't have anything here, ever. I learned something new, and it's terrible. Okay. Just like an axe. Epic. This is so cool. Okay, enhanced knockback. Foes get knocked back further away. So in other words, you can also enchant this with knockback, which, as you can see, knockback plus knockback 2 is probably good. Nausea blow. Inflicts nausea 2 for 5 seconds on hit, unless the foe is wearing a helmet. So if they're wearing a helmet, they do not get nausea. Sharpness 5 does 12 attack damage. Knockback 2 goes great with knockback if you like knockback, or just hitting players off mountains and you have the high ground. That's a good situation to use this. Fire aspect, fairly simple. Looting 3. Looting 3 on a hammer is pretty awesome. Okay, now I want to go punch something. Okay, is this two-handed? Question mark. Oh, you're perfect. That's a perfect example. Now it's your turn. As you can see, knockback is epic. And I'm a terrible person. Now we're on to the Flamed Mace. Undead damage bonus, plus 50% damage against undead foes. So that's pretty simple. If you're going against a zombie... Wait. They have to be if they're going against something alive. So in other words, not a zombie, then it does 50% damage. So if you go against a pig, for example, it's obviously alive, so it does 50% more damage. So in other words, this is good against any living creature such as endermen, mobs that are not zombies, basically, and players. Sharpness 5, 10 attack damage, plus 50%, so it does 5 damage more. So it'll do 15 damage if you go against someone. Next weapon. Diamond Warhammer. Two-handed. It's pretty simple. Out of curiosity, does this give me mining fatigue? Yes, it does. That is dumb. Cool. Two-handed. Armor piercing. 50% of the damage is inflicted... Oh yeah, inflicted ignores armor. So if they're wearing armor, for example, and you hit someone with armor, it does a lot more damage than something with higher sharpness because it goes through the armor, basically. 50% of the damage does. So in other words, since this has 10 attack damage, and you go against someone with full diamond armor, 5 of the attack damage will go through the armor. So it's a guaranteed 5 damage. And then the rest will be like, because you know how if you hit someone with a diamond sword with 6 attack damage, it'll not do quite 6 hearts because of the armor. So in other words, they're guaranteed to at least lose 5 hearts from this. Next, Diamond Throwing Axe. Yes, we have another throwing weapon. This weapon can be thrown at foes. Yes. Throwing damage bonus, 100% damage bonus when it is thrown. Awesome. Sharpened, sharpness, basically the same thing. It is the same thing. Lightweight, you can throw it faster. Incendiary, it's on fire when you throw it. So in other words, yeah, pew. Crap, I forgot I'm in survival. It is nice. It is okay. So it does 5 attack damage, but when you throw it, it does 12.5. So in other words, it's a lot better when you throw. Now we have something fairly awesome. That's just the coolest way to describe it. We have ourselves a diamond strengthened crossbow and a diamond strengthened longbow. Diamond enhances the strength, I guess. Now let's get into this. First things first, we have heavy arrow quiver and heavy bolt quiver. Now, bolts and arrows are slightly different things. Bolts are used for crossbows in this mod, and arrows are used for bows. It's different, just like in real life. You can't use a normal arrow on a crossbow these days. Well, you technically can, but it just fit really weirdly. So we got here is a heavy arrow quiver. We open it, it can hold this much crap, which is a lot. Okay, then we also have the bolt quiver, which the best thing you can possibly get is a diamond bolt of harming. Imagine getting hit with an arrow that's made of diamonds. The diamond strengthened bow. You shoot. That's okay, so basically you hold and then boom, it's ready to shoot. And then you have to hold it to make it aim better. It's versatile. Okay. Anyways. Power 5, Flame, Infinity, and Punch 2 on a crossbow. That's awesome. High damage, long range. It's epic. Power 5. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. And then the arrows even do. Look at the damage. Base damage is 5 hearts of damage. That's a lot. And these specific arrows, well, all the arrows, in fact, have a range of 1.25. Instant damage 2 just adds to that. And then it's also Power 5, so, you know. It's awesome. Can I shoot this zombie? We got ourselves the explosive arrows for last, yeah. Okay, we got ourselves the diamond bow. It's awesome. I wish I had something to shoot, and there will be something. Let's have some quote-unquote guinea pigs, you feel me? Super overpowered bow. So here we go. We got the damage 3.5, which is interesting because bolts of harming do 5 damage, and these do 3.5. Don't know why this smaller bolt does more, but hey, this is still a power 5 bow, so you don't have to go into your little quiver and pull it out. You can literally just shoot every. This is the weather clear. Please be clear for longer, you piece of poop. Ow. Oh crap. Yes, if there's a mass number of people running at your base, and, well, whatever side you're on, if you're attacking a base or defending a base, when there's a large number of people in a small area, or a compact area, this thing is literally a firing piece of TNT. That is it. If you want to join the server, comment. And, that's about it. Oh yeah, and this is mainly for people who are already going to be in the server and just want to, and have never played on the mod before. Yes, you're welcome for this amazing summary. I'm cool, and I can save myself from fall damage. That is a lot of diamond tools. I like that. I also like the XP just sitting around like